Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
And a very good Monday, everyone. Well, it is Monday, but you know, the weather has been fabulous out there. Temperatures in the 70s through the early afternoon. Then we went on into the low 80s, but the humidity has been real low. So that has made it feel much better out there for a temperature like this. And too, you factor in the winds, which has been a little bit windy out there too. Winds gusting over 30 miles an hour in some locations. Here in Savannah, though, as we're getting later into the evening, 81 degrees, 16-mile-per-hour winds out of the south and west, and the humidity down at 34%. Jackson, mostly a blue sky, 81, and we've got those southwest winds as well. Looking at Memphis coming in with a 20-mile-per-hour wind gust right now at 79 degrees, and a nice day there, and also in Paris where we're at 81 degrees, and we've had those southwest winds as well there. Low humidity again in the 30% range. And looking at our area temperatures, we've got 81 in Union City, 81 in Alamo and Jackson, 81 in Lexington and Parsons. We've got 79 right now in Memphis, as we showed there in the weather picture. And let's see, Camden coming in at 81, Dresden at 81 as well. Those winds, look at this, gusting to 31 miles per hour in the last few minutes in Ridgely, to around 28 miles per hour in the Ripley area. And a lot of us there gusting over 25 miles per hour at times. Radar showing no precipitation immediately in the area, but we have been watching some of those storms to the north of us, and a couple of those have been severe near the St. Louis area, where our severe weather system has been trying to get its act together. And here's the latest look at our surface mount. We'll see that cold front become more organized and move further south as we go through tonight. It's going to bring rain chances all the way down to nearby northwest Tennessee. And as we look at our severe weather risk, notice slight risk, or 2 out of 5 there near St. Louis. 1 out of 5 extends further south. Unfortunately, that area drops further south into tomorrow. And notice that 2 out of 5 risk is kind of encompassing our western counties. And then finally, we're not done. On Wednesday, we're still going to be in a 1 out of 5 risk along and south of I-40. So this is going to be a 2-day event, kind of like what we had last weekend, where this could be ongoing with a couple of rounds of severe weather possible, and just ongoing thunderstorms through a lot of Tuesday night into Wednesday. So let's go ahead and take a look at a close-up view of that risk. And you can see the counties. It goes all the way over to Crockett County and points west, Lauderdale, Tipton, and Lake, several Shelby included in that slight 2 out of 5 risk, with the 1 out of 5 risk extended further east as of earlier today. And here's a look at our overall risk. Here's the severe threats, and the tornado threat is going to be about 2%. It's not as high as what we had last week with that severe event, but still, we can't rule out at least a small spin-up tornado. Here's your severe threat for hail, and it's a 5% in the brown. Yellow is 15%. And finally, the damaging wind threat, 15% yellow. West counties there, 5% for most of the rest of us there. And again, that 2% risk for tornadoes over most of West Tennessee. It's not very high, but again, sometimes we'll see 1 or 2 tornado warnings in a situation like that. And every now and then you can get a larger tornado, kind of more unexpected when that happens, though. Futurecast shows a round of showers and storms in the morning from about 9 a.m. till about noon, a break in the action until about 8 o'clock in the evening. Here's 9 o'clock, 10 p.m. in the evening tomorrow, and right on through midnight. You can see lining up along I-40, kind of dragging along. So even after the severe threat kind of tapers back after midnight, we're still going to have showers and storms through much of the morning hours. Wednesday, look at this, in the afternoon and early evening, a lot of thunderstorms coming through too. So very active both days. And look at this, towards 7 o'clock in the evening, lots of rain, lots of thunder into the evening on Wednesday. And then as we kind of carry this on out into Thursday morning, it looks like it'll finally start to move out. That cold front is going to stall out. Here's our lightning, our newest product, Lightning Tracker, with our weather model. Time is at the top, and you can see towards the evening, all those areas showing that lightning getting very active right on through midnight tomorrow night. So we'll have a couple of rounds, one in those morning hours we were talking about, and then again in the evening hours. And look at how it lasts overnight too, right on into Wednesday. And finally, here's a look at our energy helicity. This is one of the big ingredients needed for severe. Look for the white areas. Look at that down south of Brownsville. This is on into the afternoon. Now into the evening, that next stretch, here's 10 o'clock, a lot high levels going on in those southwestern and eastern counties. And then of course, on Wednesday, we'll start to see these kind of peaking out across parts of northwest Tennessee and west Tennessee, or the western counties, I should say, as well. So going to be an active couple of days. Again, for tomorrow, your greatest likelihood of some showers and storms will be mainly between about 9 a.m. and about noon, with another round coming up from 8 p.m. through about the midnight hour. Those are in fact, that evening hour is going to be the greatest risk window for opportunity of severe. For the rest of this evening, dropping down into the 60s. And again, those showers and thunderstorms, a stray thunderstorm could get into our western counties as early as about 6 a.m. But again, most of us, it'll be on up to about 8, 9 o'clock before we would see the better chances of those showers and storms, mainly between about 9 a.m. and about noon. So out at the bus stop, just be aware we could get a little stray pop up ahead of the main event tomorrow. So those will be far and few in between until about 9 a.m. And then again in the afternoon, that chance will be there with us as well. But again, those better chances more towards the evening. Looking at your 7-day forecast, so a couple of real active days, near 90% for Tuesday. And it's not just going to be the evening, it'll be the morning hours too. And then Tuesday night, going all night long. I mean, the severe threat will kind of wind down after about midnight, but still plenty of showers and storms rumbling throughout the early morning hours of Wednesday. And then again, that little window of a chance of severe weather peaks again more towards the afternoon and early evening of Wednesday, moving out by the time we get into Thursday by sunrise. Then a beautiful day for Friday, 73 for the high, about 78 on Saturday, and a few isolated storms could come back into the picture on Sunday. All right, guys, that's a look at your 5 o'clock update. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you back again at 10. Thanks for joining us. When severe weather struck earlier this week, Monday and Tuesday, West Tennessee Weather Channel was on hours ahead of the main severe weather. We brought you live video from around the area. West Tennessee Weather is committed to the local community. No matter how large the city, how small the town, we'll be there in the severe weather. West Tennessee Weather Channel. Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Brian Davis, standing in the studios here at West Tennessee Weather Channel. We cover all 21 counties of West Tennessee, and no matter how large the city or how small the town, if there's severe weather in your area, we're going to be talking about you. Thanks so much for watching West Tennessee Weather Channel.